Okay, how-to video here. How to I don't know how to what, but okay. Detroit 60 series. Look at that beast. One of the most popular motors ever produced. I don't know if it's most popular, but it sounds good. Okay, so symptoms to this motor were hard starting. It had sat for 2 or 3 years with very minimal use. Start, knock, the injectors were knocking, got loud, real loud. Pull the filters, diesel was like almost black. Pull one filter, pull a second filter, black, gross. Came back, fuel tank has a drain right here. Drain the fuel tank. Save that fuel for your brush pile. New filters. Fill the filters half full with Howie's Detroit 60 series. Here's your filters. CarQuest. The tall skinny one's the front one. The higher number is the back one. Okay, so now what you want to do, usually it's diesels, it's usually what I learned, it's usually a fuel system issue. We have a tank that's fairly clear. At least a lot of the fuel's out. We're gonna put Howie's in the tank. We have 4 gallons of diesel here. Don't want to put too much in there because probably gonna end up draining again. So now fuel comes out of that tank. Gravity comes over through one filter housing and that little gear dry pump. Okay, then it comes back down into another housing right there. Now from that housing, so it goes into a filter, through the pump, out of the pump, through a filter, and then the 60 series inlet goes right here into it. Here's the return. Okay, now the trick here is to take that return and don't run that return right into your tank, because all you're gonna do is take all the shitty fuel and put it right back into your tank. So we have, right now we should crank it over, put this fuel in, crank it over. We should be able to prime fuel through their filter, into that pump, through that pump, through that filter, out. And we're not gonna shoot it into the injectors. We're gonna crank it over and just shoot it into, basically just shoot it out. And once that gets pressure there, hook that back up, run it through the head into the injectors, and then it come out the return. The return shits out here onto God's garage fuel line right here, so then we can watch that fuel, see what returns coming out of there. In theory, it's gonna work. So I do this. Howie's. Don't put all of it in there because you're probably gonna use. If I use most of that, but you're not gonna use all of it, because what's gonna happen is I'm about to end up cleaning this tank again. It's gonna leak. Don't worry about it leaking. All right. It always leaks. Okay. So now we're gonna crank her over, soldier boy. Try to get fuel out of. Watch right there for fuel. Let me try this. Turn the key on. Did I have that backwards? Is that backwards? So let's see here. So pump through the pump through this filter housing here. I'm just going to do some hand work here. It goes up the motor. Why is it doing that? It ain't going to come back through the filters. Okay, give me 1 second here. Hang on.